do you still have something?
Quite a lot. Yeah.
Okay,
now we can begin.
All right. How have I been? When last did we ask each other those questions?
Yeah.
Since we last spoke about our well-beings, it's been a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster. That's the best way to put it. Yeah, but wins, losses, we move. I'm still here. What's important is life. An African proverb.
There's a lot on your mind.
True.
There's a lot.
How have you been?
I've been okay. Hanging in there. I wanted this thing called life.
Yeah.
This animal called life.
This beast. Brutal beast called life.
Yeah, it's a difficult beast to deal with. Very difficult. So,
yeah.
I've been okay. I'm hanging in there.
Yeah.
But I can't complain, man. 2023 has been amazing.
It's been amazing. It's a strong word.
It's been very amazing. A lot has happened. But that was Simoloza 2022 last year.
Okay.
Simoloza last year. It all started with last year, July, right? But when ever since I got married, I won't lie. Things have just been going uphill.
For real?
Yeah. Things have just been going uphill. After marriage, there was the baby. Baby came out healthy. Mother came out healthy. I get usually kind of pregnancy complications.
Yeah.
Everything was okay. I got business-wise, business has also been growing. You know, we got a new client. They know what we service on a regular basis. Name withheld. What else? Apart from that, there's also the show as well. Even though we haven't been shooting as quite often as we are supposed to.
Yeah, that's on us. That's on us.
Why haven't we been shooting?
Life. But to be fair and honest, I think that shouldn't be a reason. I think we just had a lot happening between you and
a lot.
Because I'm looking at our last shoot.
Yeah.
The time frame had a lot happening within. So I had won a competition I was involved in. You had your own things, happening.
And what is that? I don't even know what that is. What is that?
I don't know. It's your life.
I always have a lot going on.
That's exactly my point. So
yeah,
I can't keep track, but competition finished about a month ago. And I guess you're also finding your balance. So this is us now having time to go back to doing.
I don't want to say I have time now because I don't.
But you found time. You found time.
Let me just
We both found time.
I'm forcing things.
You're forcing
time. Yeah.
You're forcing time.
I'm forcing time. Right, like right now. WhatsApp call on airline.
Yeah.
Work related. And then prior to that, just before we started, I was on another call. You just saw that.
Yeah.
And that person I was on a call with, Naro was on an email. I have to check out and reply before the end of business day today.
Yeah.
Well, he said it's any yet, but you see, there's just a lot that's always happening. A lot that's something always comes up. Something always comes up. And people think it's easy, You just wake up, it's a camera, sit in front of it, then you start talking.
That's it.
Then voila, magic happens. You see what I mean? And that's not the case. I mean, for example, we lost some soldiers,
Yes, we did.
We lost good people.
Yes, we did.
We lost good people. Our editor, our cameraman, my trusted man,
the main man.
the main man, after you, of course,
Yeah, of course.
has left us.
Which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but like I said, life is brutal. Obviously, he probably feels the same way.
I doubt he does.
I'm sure he does.
He doesn't. I doubt. He's a good guy.
I'm sure he's watching this right now.
I doubt
and
he's
with me.
Why?
Yeah.
That's when I knew this guy.
Hey.
Guy, my boy here.
Oh.
Nothing.
No, but life happens, guys. And to be fair and honest, people come, people go.
Yeah.
But we just need to wish them the best, you know?
Oh, that's true. That's true. I do speak to him occasionally. I do. He's a good guy. Nice guy. Very nice guy.
For sure.
Very nice guy.
For sure.
But he has good ethics. But I want to believe as a man or in life, being too good is just too bad. Because, for example, I called him back.
Yeah.
I need you, wait. I will give you double of whatever it is they're giving you now. Then he was like, thank you for the offer, Mr. Nkosi, but I can't. I made, what's the word that I'm looking for? I made something to put my tongue.
Commitment.
Yeah, I have a commitment, or I signed a contract, or, you know, I made a pact that I'm going to serve this particular company to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I respect you for that. Should things go south, you know where to find me.
Yeah.
But that might not always be the case. I mean, who knows? Local corner. Local corner media. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys,
Yeah.
they gonna own bands.
Yeah.
Or
Hey.
I think your man, that other guy. I think you know him though, the photographer.
The photo from the group, yeah, the photographers.
No, not the photographers. He's a
Enzo.
Facebook guy. No, not Enzo. Or even him or her. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but basically, yeah, you know, that's the point. But it's good whether he's being truthful, kind of he's being solid, or he's being a man to his new company. But hey, man.
Yeah, a man of his word. I respect that. I feel like we all need that. And sometimes you look at me funny when I say that. But I respect that because I imagine having a commitment and you really want to finish what you started.
Yeah.
A temptation like that comes once in a while, you know, to say, yo, whatever you're getting now, imagine double of that. Yeah. And he's like, hey, it sounds good, but it's not just the cash. I imagine him saying it and he's low tone. Oh, thank you, Nkosi. I appreciate that, but...
But
my boy. But no,
that's that.
All the best to him.
I get. And then, of course, another reason why I haven't really been at it is because, like I said, it's time consuming. It takes time, man.
It does.
It takes time. You need to come up with the content first. You need to come up with, think of what is you're going to be talking about, right?
Yeah.
And then from there, sit in front of the camera and shoot. Wait, even before shooting, there's a setting up. Hey,
The whole setup. The whole setup.
Yo.
And it gets worse as you grow because you're using more equipment. You're using, different skills to,
So that is just a lot. And then that is before shooting, and then there's the shooting itself, and then there is after shooting, the editing, which of course
it's also time.
My long lost soldier was good at. Yeah. So it's a lot of work. But now I think we're getting the hang of things.
You're getting the hang of things.
Getting the hang of things, yeah. We are planning on releasing maybe, don't kill me, maybe either every Monday, so that's 4 episodes a month, or maybe 2 episodes a month. But on Mondays, Mapakela. So I want you to listen to me as you're driving to work.
Yes.
Or as you're going to gym in the morning. Or what do people do in the mornings on Mondays? I don't know.
Jog, maybe.
Jogging.
Yeah.
Yeah, but basically on a Monday, right? Because I think in life, whatever it is you want to do, some sort of consistent.
True.
You know what I mean? Nekilibile podcast Daraska, right? Yeah, no, from his podcast or podcast as he calls it, there is a lot that he has that I don't have. One of which being money. That's number one.
Okay.
Number two,
not yet.
Not yet.
Yes.
Number two is the people he has invited to his show are elite people somewhat. People who are up there, right?
Okay.
And then from one of those people, if you are to approach them as a regular Joe, people say, who's this guy? What is he doing? Which is why I got to make similar like my friends, close circle, right? Before we go out there again. And you know, and I was like, hey, when am I going to be at this level of production?
No, but you'll get there.
When?
We might not know when. I mean, if you knew when, then what's the journey? You know, how can you now appreciate the journey? Honestly, I think the little habits maybe you're starting now, from investing in equipment to trying to be consistent, will get you to where you need to be. I mean, we might not see how it might look then, but eventually we'll get there. I look at the Chinese. I was with a friend yesterday. So she spoke of how China is it's like they're programmed. So they have this thing where if you have breakfast at 7 a.m., every single day of your life, 7 a.m. breakfast. Of your life. I'm not putting any words to what she said.
I don't have Chinese friends in Ngabo, but okay.
Yeah, and if you do, find one, just ask, or anyone that's studied in China. I think it's an Asian thing, to be honest. Many Asian countries have this discipline. China has this superpower. So you'd wonder, how do they get to the stage they are? And it's just these little habits they create. So 7 a.m. breakfast, 10 a.m. I'm doing this, 11 I'm doing this. It's throughout, and it's every single day they do this. You look at a country of that stature. I'm not condoning anything that's happening. I have no idea how China is. I hear things, but you look at where it is as a country, where it stands as a superpower. And you'd want to adopt a few things from it to say, okay, let me be consistent. Let me invest in this. Let me invest in that. Soon enough, no time, my good sir. Mark my words, no time. You'll be good. You'll be big.
I hear you. I don't know, I guess I'm being impatient, I suppose. I mean, I've been doing this for how long? 6 months?
A couple of weeks. It's less than 6. Couple of weeks. Let's just say a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's been that long. We've been doing this for such a long time. It's been that.
What's the 7th episode? Yeah. How many things do you know aside from these series that are in Netflix and all that look good after 7 episodes? If you don't have
how do you mean? I mean, for a show.
You're not a big production.
Okay.
You're not a big production.
Yeah.
7 episodes in, we don't expect you to be massive.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Now I thought what you meant was, say, maybe Game of Thrones, for example. After
big production.
I'm thinking of the content itself.
Oh, yeah.
For maybe I thought that's what you meant, or after, not in terms of production per se.
No, so for such, they have support from big studios. So perhaps we might get support from big studios as well. But I mean, if you're doing your own thing, everything you're creating right now, it's you. See, so 7 episodes in, I'd like to give you a hand. This is not bad. This is not bad. The amount of followers you're getting, the investment in equipment. This is good.
Speaking of followers, we need to check that out. But anyway, Next time.
But anyway.
But thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. I guess it's like same more tired gymming, and then I expect the results after like 10 months or a day.
Exactly.
As long as they keep at it, they keep doing whatever it is they're doing, eventually they'll see.
Actually, the stats on that, I think if you're going to the gym consistently, you won't see much change until the 11th month. That's what I've heard. Because I was in like 3 months in, I'm like, yo, what's happening? I still look the same, But the 11th month, that's when you might see a bit of change.
Little change.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's see what happens on the 11th month. Yeah. Is it too far?
I have a story about gym.
Yeah.
But I actually want to try it out next year.
Same.
I wanna, yeah. It's one of my plans for the next year. So, but I have quite a few. Okay, well, not a lot of stories, but me and Jim, we don't go together. Eh?
Same.
We don't go together because there was a time, believe it or not, okay, 2015, if not 14, right? I had some money, we get a game, I look at the USN.
Ah, yes. The biggest mistake we all do.
Is it a mistake?
I think it is.
Why?
Because I think you're meant to get such supplements, if you see a dietitian.
Why?
Okay.
Why? How many things have you done? Say, at first you must see a dietitian, for example, but you still go in.
So many things.
Exactly.
So I canteen and all. Yeah. I have been there, done that.
Exactly. My point is, they would say, see a physician, see an optometrist, see a dietitian, see a nutritionist.
And we ignore that.
Go in.
Because the man in the package looks like the man you want to be.
Well, okay, now for me it wasn't like that. For me it was more of okay, I've been skinny or scrawny all my life. It's time for a change. So like I said, I got the USN anabolic. No, first regular hyperbolic.
Yeah.
A year.
Yeah.
I think it lasted me for 2 months.
2 months. That's the big one.
Yeah, 5 kg, if not 4 kg. The big tub. Did I see change? Nah. I went to gym Monday to Friday. Resting days were on weekends. My Tsibo at like couple 4 to 6. I'd go in for 2 hours. On good days, I give recently 3. Yeah.
That's like intensive working out. Like go hard or go home.
So yeah, man. So I didn't see any change, honestly. If you leave my boys back in school, no one say how are you? Look at this guy. It's come on. The
boys have no mercy.
And then after that, I get it first regular hyperbolic, and then my boy was like, nah, I'm not really anabolic. Fine, I save up. The next month, I get anabolic. Cool. The first week, no, not the first, the first few weeks, first 3 weeks, there's some change here. There's some change. But I still continue. And then from there, creatine what they, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I go in. I think after like 6 weeks, things just went not necessarily down, more of constant. But for me, the intensity is still the same.
Yeah.
I still drink the anabolic, kind of the supplement, the creatine afterwards, but still the muscles, everything is the same,
But I think maybe what you couldn't notice was the strength you're building. Well, you probably did.
I didn't.
You didn't build strength?
No, I did not notice what I'm building.
You didn't
strength.
notice?
Yeah.
But I mean, compare your first workout to where you were when you gave up and when you left.
Yeah, when I gave up, it's okay.
Change your word. When you left.
When I left, sir. No, I'd say, I think, yeah, right. I think the first time I could lift the dumbbell, like 10 kg.
10 kgs,
right? 10 kg each. I get dumbbells. And then from there, after one and before I went on to other things. I think the kids are like 14, 15?
Well, yeah.
15, yeah.
So strength was always there, Like even now, I want to kind of relate it to this podcast because I've been through the same, like 6 months training. The only thing I acknowledged was the strength. That I always had more strength. I always had more energy and all that. With this podcast, I feel like you're building up to something, but the little things are improving. Maybe you're trying to see the bigger, the muscle show and all that, but there's something that's growing here.
Yeah.
There's something from the creative process to the knowledge of podcasting. I'm a deep man, sir. I'm a deep man. Yeah, but
philanthropist Roland. I hear you, man. I hear you. It's I think it's all about consistency and believing, right? Believe.
True.
So next year, I believe things should be better. We should be in a, what's the word? Not here, like point B. My God.
Point B, yeah.
Because I even noticed more YouTube. At first, it's like a such a Joe's show. I wouldn't find anything. Like, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
But now there's one episode showing up. On the top as well.
On the top.
I mean,
yeah, kudos to you.
Dude, thanks, man.
Kudos to you
as well. And the team.
My face is on YouTube, guys. Imagine.
Dude. But I think next year it should be a new year. New year, new me. So yeah, those are my plans for next year. Gym? No, not gym per se. Jiu-jitsu. Do you know jiu-jitsu?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I went in for 1 day.
Yeah.
And then I should have told the sensei why I didn't come back. Wait. Thing is, I went in for 1 day, say today, and then went to meet again Saturday. Saturday I go in, they're not there. Nobody's there. Hey. So I kind of got pissed, but that's cool.
Yeah.
I got over it. And then Tuesday I didn't show up. Because after Saturday, things just went loose.
Yeah.
From Spani to family to the hustle.
Life.
To family.
Life.
Yeah. That's just a lot. So I want to talk to them and try to go back. They meet on 3 days. Yeah, Tuesday. They meet for 3 days. Tuesday and Saturday. Yeah? I forgot. But it's 3 days though. But it's 3 days. It's 3 days. And then money $200. So 200 pula per month. Which is cheap. Not expensive.
It's not bad. But I mean, sensei, whoever sensei is disappointed, you have brought dishonor to sensei's dojo.
That's why I'm scared to call him up. Because he's not going to take me back in.
The prodigal son. No, but I'm sure they'll invite you back.
Yeah.
It's that's good. I think I should look into building up something of that nature. It doesn't have to be, violence. but
it's not violence.
Yeah, it's not. I'm messing around.
It's
yeah,
self-defense.
It is, and it's also like discipline. There's discipline involved. But I should look for something, and something I need to commit to next year, because we all have these resolutions. Oh, I'm going to gym. Oh, I'm doing this. I'm going to learn a new skill. This, that. But how many of us actually get through that with constant, commitment and all that? I can't even remember. I don't think I put resolutions this year. I didn't achieve what I want to achieve this year, because there was always that, well, what if I don't achieve it? Then how do I look and reflect? But I don't know. I don't think that's something I need to put as an obstacle for myself, because in many cases you put obstacles for yourself and you don't achieve what you're trying to achieve. I think whatever I plan to achieve next year, I need to go through with it. Whether or not I'm consistent, of which I hope I am, but I need to follow through.
Are you in a position to share what those plans are?
Those plans?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's not very clear, of which many cases in this life, you don't always have the clearest plans, or you might have plans and they don't follow through as you wish. But one, I'm looking into relocating. Yeah, that's one. And then 2, breathe, my good sir. Breathe. 2, I think just building myself, trying to obviously bring support to the people closest to me. In that. 3, network. So I'm trying to see like how I feel like these years are quite important. Like the people you connect to in this time frame of your life, in your 20s, in your 30s, are a big factor of how your life is probably gonna shape out to be. Like if I'm meeting certain type of people, then I'm most definitely gonna have that space or that party around me most of my life growing up. And I think I'm trying to build a better foundation to say, can I have people around me that support me better? Can I have people around me that believe in some of the things I believe in? Or am I just going to surround myself with people that are going to waste my time? Things like that.
Yeah.
And no one wants that, obviously, but we don't always see it. Sometimes it happens as time, moves. But yeah, I think those are the 3 things I'm looking at. In terms of everything else, like hobbies and whatnot, gym, definitely. Gym, maybe I might not be like the biggest gym bro. Like, every day, yo, bro, can we, I might find a good fitness spot wherever I relocate to. If there's an outdoor gym, better. If there's a basketball court, cool. But bodybuilding to a certain extent. Not too much, obviously, just to.
I was actually about to ask, where do you want to go? Like, where do you plan on going?
Where I plan on going is South Africa. But yeah. But if opportunities open elsewhere, even if it's not South Africa, then
yeah.
Even if it's within Botswana, I think.
It's on bots.
Yeah, I'm open to seeing the possibilities that exist, but like they need to move me. Yeah, so.
Now see it's South Africa is just
yeah.
That's
yeah,
that's South Africa.
It's South Africa, but I grew up in South Africa, so I'm familiar.
Shouldn't be difficult, Shouldn't be difficult for you. Oh well, man. You let me know, or you let us know.
For sure.
Jang. Can I drop over?
And have a little live stream.
Hey, road trip.
That's a plan. That's a plan. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, man. So, hey, it's Roland. Anyway.
We
hasn't like your travels proper.
Yeah, for sure.
We should be coming to an end of today's segment. There's a lot that's been happening from the last time we shot to today. I mean, just yesterday. Okay, I don't know what the hearing is, but I get at the IEC, like UDC, but their officers are registered, right?
Yeah.
IEC is refusing.
Something like that.
Yeah. So there was I think there was a court hearing on Wednesday, and the judgment on Wednesday. I'm like, it's sort of hard thing. Yeah. So, which team are you going with?
Hey.
If you'll be here next year, which team are you going to be going with?
I check a party. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know. Let me not say for now.
Yeah, what's going on? Don't be embarrassed.
No, I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. I'll be honest. The last-
Can we look for if my boy was here,
Hey,
yo, please look for that clip.
Hey.
Ramasisa loko ke re ka mazezur ana a kopa ditlhopho ko ke re ke mazezur ke moza
The president.
oh did you hear him was it yesterday? I don't know, man. He was so Steve. Yeah, I think he was Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey, yeah.
Hey, wait, see. What is that man's tongue? It is slick, yeah?
All politicians.
No, but he's more slick.
He's mostly.
Yeah.
He's a president for a reason.
No, man. I mean, when my wife contacted Steve Harvey's wife, it was because she is the president of. I mean, she is the wife to me. It was because she is the wife to the president. Our friendship is of a national interest.
Hey.
And Steve is there. I mean, I'm just a celebrity. You dig? I mean, that's all I know, man. I mean, we're gonna have Family Feud, Africa. We're gonna shoot in Botswana. You know. So honestly, I mean, I don't blame you if you're going with that party. She brought us Steve Harvey.
I am Hela. Hey. My good sir, do not put words in my mouth. I'm just saying. We'll see what the decision is.
I mean, think of it, man.
Comes.
I think if UDC or if any opposition is to take power, things will just go south. I think how Moforex when there's a big news event and then the charts just go, you know. There was a time when Trump was still president, when he would share a tweet, the dollar would either go down or immediately go up, you know what I mean? So I think when that happens, something's going to happen to the Pula dollar, you know, something's going to happen. And I think that something is going to be something going to cause the Pula to go down.
But maybe things need to go down before they go up.
Are we ready for that? I mean, just yesterday, our lovely president, and South Africa is not happy about that.
It's not happy about that. Yeah, they're never happy about anything that blocks. But I mean, South Africans are not happy. The local farmers might be.
So
no, the Zakwan isn't.
No, us, we are happy.
Yeah, we are happy.
We are happy. We are trying to. No, the farmers are happy, but Rona as consumers, we are not happy.
We're not happy,
because
obviously.
now. About the potato now.
And it hasn't been raining, so imagine what we're going to receive.
Not just our farmers.
You trust our farmers? No, I trust them as well, but let's see. I mean, the little decisions, 1-2-1-2, the potatoes, $200.
No, Rula, you see, I think Owana, as much as Hitler was a bad person, right? But his economic reform strategies, Germany, were on point. For example, VW, I think there was a time, during his reign back then, I get for one, radio, for example, the only radio stations, they were only playing German music. Now, of course, it was a quant. So, the colleagues on the VW, couldn't not push a local. VW was a local thing.
Yeah.
I get so no push a VW local. Everything was local.
Volkswagen or nothing.
Exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
So even Loguano, how could they Toyota? It's either Toyota or nothing, you know.
Yeah.
You only play music.
That was a thing at some point. What happened?
No, they only do that couple Christmas. Couple independence. Like about a 60-foot, I think 60 Botswana 40 outside international.
Something like that.
Yeah.
To our viewers, he's not comparing Hitler to anyone here. It's
I'm not. I'm basically saying. I also Hitler was a good speaker. You don't want to associate Hitler with good. Right? Yeah, he was bad. Yeah. However, there are certain traits that he had, they were good, like public speaking, for example. The ideas he had, not about the Jews, that was a bad thing.
That was terrible.
That was horrible.
Yes.
However, the reform strategies, like I said, I mean, all radio stations, only play local. I don't know about the international. That is going to be growth. mahura border. But the only mahuras you're going to be getting is mahuras produced by farmers mo Botswana. That's gonna push growth.
Where you have to like trade your plot for a 2 liter.
if that's the case, then so be
It's
it.
growth.
Then so be it. It's
So
growth,
be it.
man. Hey, I mean, one of the potato. I got the potato.
Eh.
The potato I get with the border, right? And then what happened afterwards? Ebe baleme barui balema. I get habaleme barui balema. Potato at some point in a 180. After that, it gradually went down to how much? Like 120.
120. Yeah.
199. Molepola potato is like $80.
You had to mention Molepol.
Why? What's going on in Molepola? Why? Is there something you know that I don't?
Yeah, I think everyone watching this knows something about. No offense to everyone in Moleps. I'm just saying we had literally every other section. Kanye. What did you just mention Kanye?
Well, because ile Molepola. Potato ko Molepola like $80.
Okay.
But basically, yeah, it's for it to go down, it must go up first. For it to go up, it must first go down. So I mean,
let's forget about the extremists way of doing things. I appreciate what he's doing for the farmers. It's good. If farmers they deserve that, and if anything, he's promoting more farmers for the country. I can't even mention like the problem. I don't have many problems. I'm just looking at people would forget certain things that they complained about after the smallest things. Forget what happened in 2021. Steve Harvey's here now. And I don't know, like, okay, fine, it's politics. It's you're campaigning. You're trying to show out and show the people that you're for them. I understand that. There's literally, I'm not against any party. I'm not against any leader. I appreciate all the leadership skills and the goods they bring.
Yeah.
But we need to be real. We're not going to forget about where the country has been because Steve Harvey was here.
And where's that?
Where has the country been? How has the country, have the people been happy? Has the youth been happy? Let's just go with the youth for now, because I am part of the statistic, Is the youth winning? Have they been winning?
I have no idea. I don't want to say no, and I don't want to say yes either. I do not know. Not as a youth. This year,
you won. Good
I'm
for
winning,
you.
Still winning.
You're winning.
I'm winning. Yeah, I haven't won yet.
You're still winning.
Still winning.
Yeah.
So I can't speak for you. I can't speak for anyone. Only you can speak for you. Right?
Only I can speak for myself. True.
I think the only problem with Musau Yore, he is out there. He is properly in the public eye. Unlike Khama. Khama wasn't really in the public eye. Khama will invite the press conference. He wouldn't show up. I mean, that man didn't even go. I think Sadek, I think they meet annually. I'm not sure, right?
Yeah.
So Khama wouldn't even show up. I get Vincent Mito, he wanted to stand for something related to Sadek. And then Mogabe, rest in peace. Our Mozore, where Melayang position you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So he is properly out there. So his mistakes are somewhat amplified, but he is properly out there.
True.
You see him, you see his wins and you see his losses. You see. So
but I'm not speaking from the perspective of his losses. Perhaps I'll put it like this. My vote comes from the perception of how I view him from what I've gone through. So with many others, that's the way they stand. Many of the youth, for example, might look at it as, but it hasn't been working out for me. Perhaps if I went this route, of which might not be the best way to go about it.
it seems to me like you're blaming another man
I'm not
for
blaming
your own problems.
No. I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is, if you're electing a leader that's meant to serve the country you're in.
Which Musa was doing. Yeah.
Yes. Of which his service impacts your environment. I'm not blaming him. You see where I'm going?
I'm not.
He's governing the environment I am in. Yes, I am meant to, pull up my socks as well as a citizen of the country. God bless Botswana. But I face this reality of, as a youth, what am I really facing in this country? And how's the leadership in this country? Do I support it, or do I feel like I want to see something else? I'm not saying that's how everyone would view it. Perhaps that's how I'm going about it. This man has had many, good things happen in his reign.
Yeah,
they don't. They don't. For every leader that's bound to rule this nation, that's how it's going to be. They're going to have wins, they're going to have losses. Your decision on who to put in is whose losses am I willing to take? Am I happy with his losses, or would I prefer the other man's losses? The wins will be there. He's surrounded by a team. It's not just him. Like, whatever he said when he was with Steve Harvey, that's not him. Someone was there typing for him. Someone had a whole script for him.
I think it's like that for everyone.
For everyone, yeah. But
such power, in such leadership roles.
So he can speak, he can convince, he is, but he has a team around him doing that. So, like, what team do I believe in the most? Do I believe in his team, or am I trying to see another team do things? Of which I haven't really settled. So I don't know where I stand for now. I might actually go with him. I don't know. Like,
is it not okay? Fine. Maybe it's not a good thing to say. In this case, like, better the devil you know than the one you don't know, right? It's not.
Yeah.
Mehala, I mean, a lot of people, most people will be like, unemployment is on the rise. I get. So, okay, fine. As him, as she, what would you want him to do regarding unemployment? How can he deal with this unemployment issue?
Unemployment, one, can be dealt with in like one step. Obviously, the governance of the country affects certain sectors of the employment industry. He has opened up whatever he's opened up for employment purposes. He has built whatever he's built for employment purposes. I don't think there's any party that can come into power now that can solve the situation in one term. Even if they stayed in power, they're not going to solve the problem in one term. The numbers are way too high. Even you look at other countries, it's not that different. Where I'm trying to relocate, it's still high there as well.
Hey, Sodom and Gomorrah.
So I look at governance in all these places, and they all have one thing in common. People face common issues, some at a higher level than others. But I mean, if you're governing 2-point-something million people, and you're already facing super, country powers problems now, hey, it's a problem. It's a problem.
I like what you said, Jorge. It's something that cannot be solved now. It takes me back to the USA, America. After Obama left office, people were like, there's nothing he did.
Yeah.
And then there was one guy that said, you honestly can't expect Barack to fix in one term the Khantabu slavery, racism, things that had happened and that's been happening for since when? 1776. Since that time, honestly, can't undo centuries worth of work in 8 years.
In 8 years, you can't.
You can't do that. So coming back home, it's a hard pill to swallow, but the government can't really give you jobs, honestly.
They cannot.
They can't.
They cannot.
They can aid us like they've been doing YDF, CEDA, to create employment for other people. But they can't How many sectors do you have in government? Ministries, DK. I think they're like what, 13, 12, I don't know.
Yeah.
And 2 million for argument's sake.
Yeah.
All 2 million of us, all 13 ministries. So for government, it's more of, okay, fine. What can government do to empower you? You know, what can, let's assume Mosau is here now. Mosau. Mosau got to go and all rule and was or maran. Kana ma go tang. Ke batla gore ge lore ke a so mo stilong kana ke a boela. E be ke itse gore ke go direla eng. Ge lore go tsena o mongwe le ena ba itse gore o kgone go direla eng. Go go thusa yang. Ka re stilo se ke sentseng sa bo president a se sabe. Ke sa gago o le monano wa Botswana.
True.
How can I make your stay in Botswana a lovely or a fruitful stay, for lack of a better term, you know?
One thing's for sure, and I saw this, so I think it was a tweet, an X, whatever they call it. An X tweet. One man wrote, we act like everything's okay, but when we're ready to have the discussion of how people in a certain age range, I think he put the numbers there, are put as people that are mentally going down. One, two, the energies are low, and ideas, obviously they can't really do anything. We're putting those people in power. and when we're ready to talk about that, not to say anything, not in governments, but like I'm looking at industries in general. The old people are still in the businesses. They're not making space for the younger generation to come in. The old people are still occupying seats. The younger generation were meant to have ideally, but now because I guess they're comfortable there, the man doesn't want to retire and move on to other things. The man doesn't want to go back to the farm and push,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we could start by having that conversation to say, what do we say about those that are still out here? Not to say that the world owes me anything or any youth, but for that same man to get into that position he's in right now, someone had to leave at a certain time.
Yeah.
Why is he still there?
But for that person to leave, I think it's a cycle that you need to break. I know it's how old.
My point
cycle.
Exactly.
It's a cycle you need to break. So when are we gonna break that cycle?
And how do we break it?
Yeah. Hey, Mosau, if you're listening to this, Roland, there's a message for you. That's point one. You cannot wait for the final hours of your life, which is 70 or what's the retirement age? 60?
65.
65. So don't wait for 65 for you to go, But then again, some jobs, they want experience.
But where do you get that experience when you're 30-something and you haven't entered? The man is 65 and he's like, no, I'll handle this. I know this.
I hear you, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, sir. For me, I don't know. I agree with you. They should vamoose at certain times. 60s to get too old. Still a banana. But for myself, I'd say I had it. I know I lost it. I had it. I know I lost it. But there was something I wanted Mosau to do. It slipped my mind. Anyway.
You'll get it next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
I will.
You'll say it next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will. But I think we've come to the end of the show. And we've been going on for quite some time. But anyway, my good man, thank you so much for pulling through. Hopefully this should air just after Christmas or just before. Somewhere there.
Perhaps on my birthday, maybe.
Somewhere, yeah. Maybe we'll see.
All right,
man. Last words for your people.
This is probably like just before New Year, so a happy New Year to them, I guess.
Now we gotta do a special.
Yeah, we should
shoot or episode
something.
I think a live. Yeah, let's go live.
We'll go live. Hey.
Get that permission if you look like ping.
I guess.
Things have changed. I'll ask first. But thank you so much for coming, man.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure as always.
Yes, sir. And with that being said, ladies and gents, this episode proudly brought to you by BW3D Printing. You think it, we print it, and we are out.